Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque. Today is a huge day. It is Coupe de la Ligue final day up against Toulouse. We've also played some matches in between episodes. We're also going to have a Coupe de France match as well against PSG, which I'm not sure whether you're going to see the whole match or maybe just some highlights, but the main focus of today's episode will be on the Toulouse game. In between episodes, like I said, some matches have been played and we've done quite well, I think. 2 matches have been played. I never remember how many matches get played in between episodes. Montpellier up first, a 4-2 victory here. Vanderlei, Vergara and a double from Assane Kamara gives us the 4 goals that we needed. Then, against Toulouse, our opponents for later on in the episode in the Coupe de France final, Coupe de la Ligue final, just in case you forgot, we win 3-0. Marco Vergara scores in the first minute, then in the 68th minute, and then deep into injury time, Jean-Pierre Lecomte scores our third. Nestor also got himself sent off after coming off the bench on about 60 minutes. He lasted about 10 minutes on the pitch. So to keep an eye on what's going on in the league, as you can see, we're still in 4th place. We are 7 points clear of 5th place. We are quite a distance away now from dropping out of the Champions League spots. We're 2 points behind Lyon. That is definitely someone we can catch. We are only 5 points behind Monaco. Going to be a bit harder to catch them, but I believe we might need to still play Monaco. I think we've actually got to play all of them, haven't we? No, we don't. No, it's just PSG we need to play. And PSG are going to be our first opponents for this episode. In the Coupe de France 11th round, we've already knocked them out of 1 cup competition. Can we do it a second time? I don't care what happens in this match, to be honest. Both of us on excellent form, so it'd be nice to just carry on winning. With one eye firmly on the Coupe de la Ligue final in about 3 or 4 days' time, we have gone for a bit of rotation here. In goal is going to be Calvin Matupa. I would be playing Bakachi, but he's currently out injured and is going to miss his opportunity to play in the final, which sucks for him. But Matupa is going to obviously have to be our goalkeeper. Niare, Vanderlei, Yahi and Trevulzio are going to be our back 4. Lawasi Mothwa, the Australian-South African defensive midfielder, is going to be playing a rare game today alongside Juan Manuel Blanco. Davor Vasic is going to be the wide midfielder on the right. It was going to be given Lavelle, but I don't want to risk him now because Nestor getting himself suspended is kind of a bit of a bad thing to happen. Katiba is going to be our left midfielder, Lecomte is going to be our attacking midfielder, and the Egyptian Hani Ali is going to lead the line today. I think PSG might be going easy on us. There are no names there that I recognise really. I mean, Octavio Jose is a player who obviously we have heard of, or I've heard of at the very least. Their main striker, he's certainly not terrible at football. He's a new signing by the looks of it, only played 7 games so far. They're still playing a strong side, aren't they? But, interestingly, they have dropped all of their real players, so there is no Pietro Pellegrini and Kylian Mbappe. I'm thinking actually Mbappe might have actually got sold. Corner for PSG, 8 minutes on the clock. Fati is there, someone's gone down, it's an offside. It's going to be a Dunkerque free kick. Just seen there, Pellegrini is sat on the bench, so he's still at the club, but there is no Kylian Mbappe at all in that squad. 24 minutes now on the clock. PSG with the ball deep in their own half, but they're going to pass it forward. Inara to Balde in the centre circle. He's going to run out wide, plays it to Howland, who is their captain for the day, towards the penalty area, and Raul Medina scores his first ever goal for PSG after joining in January. We're 1-0 down. I don't care, as long as this result doesn't affect the next match. We can lose this one 65-0. As long as we win the next match, I'll be happy. This is hardly an exciting match of football, is it? We've had about 2 highlights. PSG are 1-0 up. It is going to be 1-0 at half-time. A couple of our players are playing quite badly, but I don't think I want to substitute them because my subs bench is actually quite strong. And I'm thinking if we bring on some of the better players now, if they get injured, I am going to be extremely pissed off for the final. Well, the Yunus Kabul team talk said we should sympathise, and it actually seemed to gain some confidence. Some people did look relaxed, though, which is a bit of a concern. So, yeah, you can see Katiba and Lecomte on 6.4s, a 6.5 for Ali, a 6.5 for Mothwa as well, and a 6.5 for Niari. We're basically just not playing very well. But like I said, no changes at half-time. It may be 60, 70 minutes in, that's when we're going to try and change something up. Gonna shout at them. We've had literally 2 shots and none on target in nearly an hour worth of football. Yep, It's time for some changes. I mean, look at these numbers. 6.4, 6.5, 0.4, 0.3 and a 0.4 there. Katiba's gone up to a 6.6. Vasic is on a 6.6 as well. We are on the hour mark. I think we're going to do all of our changes. And I'm not quite sure what to do with Lecomte, because I only have one attacking midfielder. Given Lavelle, maybe? We don't have a sub-goalkeeper, by the way, because of, obviously, the injury. So, Given Lavelle's going to be playing up front. The final sub, Mothwa off for Asan Kamara. It is only 1-0, so there is the opportunity that we can still get back into this match. Katiba's picked up a yellow card. That's something to worry about. If we get someone sent off, they will miss the next match. The corner comes in for PSG. It's off the top of the crossbar. It is going to be a goal kick. Just nothing's happening, is it? 10 shots to our 3. Still no shots on target for us. We're going to do a show some passion. See if that actually makes a difference. It probably won't. With 10 minutes left to play, Howland crosses the ball in for PSG. They still have it. Platt runs into the area, goes for goal, and Matupa saves it. It's a free kick. It's a free kick to PSG, and I'm not quite sure why. Number 4, Octavio Jose is stepping up to take it. I can see this one going straight into the top corner. It's a wonderful save, actually, from the goalkeeper, and Travolcio can clear the ball. Into the final few minutes then, we are going to lose this match because if you don't have a shot on target, you're not going to score any goals. We haven't really done terrible in the end. Only 1-0. They've been playing a very strong side. Losing 1-0 with no shots on target, though, kind of shows that if we had a couple of decent efforts, we could have won this game, I reckon. Pellegrini with the ball. We've got 15 seconds left on the clock. Hassan's not going to get there. The ball goes out for a throw-on. It is going to be the full-time whistle in Paris, and we have been knocked out of the Coupe de France. Just not a very good performance, really, from the strikers. If we actually look, 6.3, 4, 5, 6.6 and a 6.7 for Lavelle and Achille when they came on. Just didn't really do anything, did we? Dunkerque have been defeated then and knocked out of the Coupe de France in the 11th round, but let's be honest, I don't care. This is not what we were here for today. We are here for the Coupe de la Ligue against Toulouse, a team that we have already beaten 3-0 away from home, literally in the last week of actual in-game football. So, can we do it again? I'd like to be able to do it again and actually pick up our second trophy and our first cup win ever with Dunkerque. The big day is here then against Toulouse in the Coupe de la Ligue final. I'm wearing my suit. You can't see it because I'm not on camera. I'm also not really wearing a suit. I'm just currently wearing my work clothes, which is one tie and a jacket away from a suit, but it's close enough. Before we get into the starting lineup, let's have a look at our rather short journey to the Coupe de la Ligue final. I didn't think it was this short. If you go back a couple of years, you'll notice we've entered the competition the latest we possibly can, I believe. I mean, that year we were in League 2, I think, entered in the first round. And so we've only had to play 3 matches to get to the final, but we've done it. First up was a 4-1 victory against Lens. Gvin Radza no longer with the club. Isn't he at Toulouse? He's at Montpellier. Okay, phew. David Burkic, Ian Kelly, who is also no longer at the club. He's gone to Southampton, and Francois Achille with the goals in that. Marco Vergara with a brace in this one against Montpellier, then against PSG a couple of episodes ago. It was a 1-1 draw thanks to a penalty from Ali and then the winning penalty from Lucas Divis, and obviously Bakakci saving the Octavio Jose penalty as well. Sets up our second ever Coupe de la Ligue final and hopefully our first ever Coupe de la Ligue final victory. The starting lineup we're going to go for then in goal is going to be Calvin Matupa, as I mentioned earlier, against PSG. Bakakci is currently out injured. He is fit enough to be on the bench, but I don't want to put him on the bench. The back 4, Kaya is going to be our right back because I stupidly decided to play, Niare against PSG. So Kaya is going to be our right back today. Vanderlei, Pokravac and Todor Popov round off the back 4. Lucas Divis and Asan Kamara will be the 2 central midfielders, given Lavelle and Francis Katiba on the wings. Jean-Pierre Lecomte needs to have a much better performance in this match today. And then Marco Vergara will be our striker, our top scoring striker with 16 goals. I've just noticed only one player in our starting 11 hasn't scored, and that's Kaya. On the bench as well, we do have the hero of the semi-final against PSG, Ali. Not the Egyptian Ali, he is also on the bench, but the other Ali, the Burkinabe Ali, he is going to be on the bench. Trivulzio, Blanco, Achille, Loasi Mothwa, Kevin Turner and Hani Ali will also be there. I already can't remember what formation Toulouse played last time we played them. I think it was possibly this same formation. It looks quite defensive, but it isn't, because obviously you've got the 4 attack-minded players there. I just want to win. That's all I want to do. I just want to win this. I mean, Yunus Kabul said we should challenge the team to prove a point, and then he's actually said, get out there and prove to everyone that you are winners. And everyone, bar 2 players, seem to go, yeah, we are winners. Let's do this. Me walking out there wearing my stupid blue and white suit, because I've got to wear team colours. I should have worn a red one. If we win the Coupe de France, we're going to go an all gold suit. I think, for the remainder of the season, probably next year, because I'll forget, but we're going to go all gold. I just hope this isn't a 0-0 draw, just a boring, no highlights match. So far, 10 minutes in, 1 shot, 2 shots now for Toulouse, nothing for us, and Toulouse actually dominating possession-wise. Free kick for Katiba after 17 minutes, straight into the wall, but does get the ball back. Across to Jean-Pierre Lecomte. Now finds Kaya, who finds Vanderlei. Pokravac very far forward, the defenders, given Lavelle's gone for goal. It was optimistic, and it is just wide of the top corner. 25 minutes in, that Lavelle effort is the only highlight so far. We are getting into this game slightly still, 3 shots to their 2. Possession-wise, 42%. We need to hold on to the ball more. Going to give them a demand more. We've got just under 5 minutes left of the first half. And like I said a minute ago, it's just not a lot's happening. It's going to be a boring 0-0, isn't it? Half-time then, it is 0-0. It is a rather boring match of football. Just the one highlight to show this is a bloody cup final. And it looks like so far neither team is actually up for winning this thing. I've trusted in Yunus Kabul again. Marco Vergara's on a 6.4. You've got until 60 minutes. And on 60 minutes, possibly Achille or maybe Hani Ali is going to be coming on. Or maybe we go Big Ali. Do we do Big Ali? I have a feeling we used all of our chances against Toulouse in the original match. Katiba with a corner for us. It's claimed by Simon the goalkeeper, or Simon the goalkeeper. So now Toulouse can roll a ball out. Back to the goalkeeper though. Passes it now to the right-hand side to Norristrand. Can run forward with the ball because no one's closing him down. Kaya back to Matupa. Back to Kaya. Get the ball upfield, please. Thank you very much. It's not over the halfway line, but we do get the ball back through Hassan Kamara. He's now played through Marco Vergara, who has no support and just loses out. Todor Popov, though, collects the clearance. Across, loses out again, does Hassan Kamara. Lecomte this time now. He plays it across to Kaya. There's plenty of red and white shirts in the box. Kamara is one of them, and Hassan Kamara has made it 1-0 after 53.5 minutes, his 4th goal of the season, and we are in front in the Coupe de la Ligue final. Could the Ivorian have just won us our first ever cup trophy? Despite the fact that we are now leading, Marco Vergara is going to be coming off. Francois Chile is going to be coming on. Katiba is coming off for the hero Ali as well. He's probably going to be leaving in the summer. I've been trying to sell him all season. Nobody wants him, but he's going to get like a final hurrah. Could he win us a trophy in his final appearance for the club? I'm assuming he's never going to play any more games after this point. Well, since the substitutions, nothing has happened at all. We're still not doing very well possession-wise. I'm going to say show some passion. Kaya with a free kick. Pokravac is there. Achille is there. It is 2-0 in the Coupe de la Ligue final. They may as well start engraving our name on that trophy, because I cannot see Toulouse coming back from this. Francois Achille at the back post does what Marco Vergara could not do, and that is score a goal. There's a debate about offside. Number 4 might have been, but I don't think he was ever near the ball. Lavelle with a corner towards the front post. Ali's there and he's hit the post. Ali could have done it in the cup final. He hit the inside of the post instead. We're going to see the throw on from Popov. Lecomte heads down but loses the ball, and now Toulouse can break. Pokravac though steals the ball away and plays it all the way back to the welcoming South African goalkeeper Calvin Matupa. Across now to Kaya, who picked up a yellow card very early on, in towards the penalty area. Ali inside to Achille. What a save that is from the goalkeeper. They've cleared the ball. Is the highlight over though? Kaya once again crosses in. Ali's there. He doesn't get it this time either. Instead, it is going to be a corner. Ali is an absolute nuisance. Lavelle's corner comes in, Simon can claim the ball. Since Ali has come on, he's been an absolute nuisance in this match. There's, Kai's getting sent off. Great, this is just what we wanted. Is his aggression like 400 or something? What? He's got 15 aggression. Okay, I say he keeps getting booked. That's his 3rd yellow card of the season. That's not terrible. Our right backs always seem to get booked. For the final 10 minutes then, to deal with the problem that Kai has put us in, we've changed formation. We're now going to go to a 4-4-2 diamond, or a 4-3-2 triangle. So what's happened here? Obviously, Kaya has been sent off. Trevoldio has come on for... Who has he come on for? Is it Given Lavelle? It is Given Lavelle. Kamara, Divis and Lecomte are now going to be this little triangle. Ali and Achille are going to be the front two for the final 10 minutes. I could have just sat back and defended, but I want to try and get Ali to score. He got us to this final. The least he deserves is a goal. Actually, the least he deserves is a winner's medal. We are beyond the 94 minutes. The full-time whistle is about to go. It does go, and we are champions of the League of France. I have not seen this animation for our team in this game for a very, very long time. We are champions of the Coupe de la Ligue. Look at me on the podium celebrating. Only one goalkeeper there. I feel like it's a bit harsh that Bacacci isn't there because he did save the penalty that got us to the final. We are champions. Admittedly, it's not champions of the league or even the FA Cup. It's the League Cup, but we are champions nonetheless, and I am going to revel in the fact that we have brought Dunkerque in the space of 11 years from languishing in the 3rd division to being a Champions League side and to winning the Coupe de France. We could have won it twice. We could have won it 3 times. We should have won it the last 3 years. I'm going to let Yunus Kabul take the team talk, partially because every time I do, I normally ruin it. So what does he say? Congratulations, lads. I'm happy with your performance out there. Good job, Yunus. And then say nothing else. Oh, there's the good news. Dunkirk win Coupe de la Ligue. I know we've obviously seen it. 4-1 is the pivotal match against Lens. I feel like the pivotal match might have been the final, because if we didn't win that, we wouldn't have won the damn thing. We also pick up £3 million, which to us nowadays is absolute chump change. That's the type of cash that we will spend on a 16-year-old Bulgarian right-back, isn't it? Kai has also been banned. We'll give him a warning. We did still win. Dunkirk boss pleases board in Coupe de la Ligue win. I mean, obviously, we've actually won a competition. We've also qualified for the Europa League. I'm hoping it's not just the Europa League. Obviously, we are 4th in the table. We need to be focusing on the Champions League now. And up next is going to be some Europa League action because there is no rest for the wicked. We've got 4 days until we have to get on a plane and then play Tottenham in the Europa League quarterfinals, I think it is. That is going to be a lot harder than Toulouse in the Coupe de la Ligue final. Oh, look at that. We're also biggest overachievers. That is going to do it then for this episode of Football Manager 2019. We are champions of the Coupe de la Ligue. We've actually got another trophy now into our trophy cabinet. All 2 of them. We've got League 2 and now the Coupe de la Ligue. Next up then, as I've mentioned, it is going to be a double header. Tottenham and Tottenham. Usually, we have a match in between then. I don't know why we don't have a match in between the Tottenham games. I feel like there could be a match getting rearranged. I'm not sure. Maybe we were supposed to play someone who now is going to be playing a Coupe de France match in that gap, which actually kind of plays into our advantage, doesn't it? Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I'll be back next time with Tottenham and Tottenham in the Europa League quarter-final.